Happy Thursday, November 20th, 2025. We are a week away from Thanksgiving in the United States. And I want to first be so, how do I want to say this? I just want to thank you. I am grateful for all of you. That is me counting one of my blessings that I have in life is to be able to be here with all of you and sharing my creativity each and every week that I'm able to come to you live and or pre-recorded, which I'm still trying to master, as well as going live in 2 different places at once. But you know what? All in good time, my friends. I will be able to do all the things that I truly want to do for all of you so that nobody's missing out on my live broadcast and inspiration that comes from my craft room. So my name is Mary Jo Snyder. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. I live in upstate New York in the Finger Lakes region. And that is near Cuca Lake. It's a beautiful area, changes seasons all year long, and I just love it. It's a little bit crisp and cool and all that stuff, and I just am so blessed to be able to witness all the things of ever changing seasons. If you can't adapt to change, then upstate New York is probably not for you. No, I'm just kidding. If ever you're in the area, I would love to craft with you. So please let me know. I live just outside of Hammondsport, which at one point was one of the coolest small towns in the US. It was actually dubbed one of the coolest small towns in the United States. So that was pretty cool. I can't tell you what year it was, but it was a while back. So I've got a second cup of coffee in my Stampers with Heart, or Stamp Your Heart Out mug that I got during retreat last June. And I'm going to be sipping on that. And it's just some Tim Hortons with some sweet cream. So, and actually I got sweet cream from Aldi's and it's very good. I'm really kind of skeptical when I don't get brand name stuff because I'm a coffee snob. I am. It's terrible, but we do have guilty pleasures in our life, and I'm glad mine is coffee and getting my nails done. So anyway, just swiping away notifications that I'm getting. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I do not have my comments on right now because I want to go over some special announcements. There's some awesome stuff. It's that time of year. We're Christmas shopping, birthday shopping. And all the things. So the first thing I want to announce to you, and I will share some stuff. I do have to get myself situated for today. I'm heading to another retreat. I have, again, someone watching the house, someone watching the dog. I'm super excited that I'm able to take this time and appreciate Stefania being here and making sure and holding the fort down at home for me. So, Sue, I know this is odd for me to come live on a Thursday, but I'm spoiling myself this month. I think I told my boss that once I calculated between the holidays we get in November, which we are so fortunate, and the time I've taken off to go to craft retreats, I think I'm only working 11 days in the month of November. Hey, why not, right? You only live once and you don't know how many days you have, so you might as well enjoy them. And crafting brings me that enjoyment, as well as horses and my kids and my dog and Fred and my friends and crafting with people. Oh, the list goes on and on. But anyway, I'm sorry that I'm going to miss the group at Hopewell, but I will be there next month with bells on, and I look forward to that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get these announcements out there so that we can do some crafting with the new paper pumpkin kit, which is called Wrapped in Cheer, and these are stinking adorable. Everybody's a little skeptical with 3D projects. I am in love with these because I'm certain that a gift card probably fits in them. I don't know what else, maybe some Ghirardellis. I'm going to figure it out because I love them. They're adorable and they're great for little tokens of thank yous, gift giving, whatever the case is. So I actually have 2 accounted for because I have started my Christmas shopping. I have ordered 3 items and I purchased 2 the other day. Woohoo, score for me. Crazy to do all that Christmas shopping on a budget and when I have a cruise coming up. So if anyone wants to donate to my cause, I take a size large margarita poolside. So you can certainly donate to the cause if you'd like to. Anyway, cheers to you all this morning. Happy upcoming Thanksgiving. I will not be live next Thursday. I will be spending some time with family and with Fred. I have been invited to go to Maddie's family's Thanksgiving, and so that is going to be a lot of fun. And then we'll see what the weekend brings. I do plan on coming to you live at some point on Sunday, the 30th, which is pre-birthday. It's my birthday eve that day. And of course, I will be celebrating the 12 days of Christmas. And I'm so thankful for all of you that have purchased my retreat in a box. I'm actually finishing up the gifts that need to go in there. They should have been in the mail yesterday. I'm not leaving my house until everything's packaged, ready to go when I stop at the post office on my way to retreat today. So those will be in the mail. So I'm a little late, but it's all with good cause because I'm giving you those special little tidbits of love and special surprises that are going inside your box. So look forward to that coming to all of you that ordered. And I want to thank you so much. I'm looking forward to doing these retreats periodically to share love and creativity with each and every one of you. So I will also have a supply list for those of you that are participating in my retreat to go, or retreat in a box, 12 days of Christmas retreat in a box. I will be sending all of you an email sometime later today, because I would want you to take advantage of this Black Friday sale, because you never know, some of the items might be on sale that you need for my retreat. So you'd want to order them and get them hopefully to yourselves if you need them. You may already have them by December 1st, the kickoff of our very first project. So without further ado, let's talk about this Black Friday sale. So this Black Friday sale is up to 40% off select products. So it's from November 25th to December 1st. How lovely, my birthday. I wonder if I'll do a little bit more shopping for myself. So basically, Stampin' Up! Has to say, you've asked and they've answered. Get ready for their very first Black Friday sale with up to 40% off most useful, needed, irresistible Stampin' Up! Products at deeper discounts than ever before. You're not going to believe some of these items. Shop between November 25th and December 1st so you can create more by spending less during this limited time only offer. So the promotion details are 40% off of Stampin' Blends, the paper trimmer and the blades, and ink bundles. 40% off. Wow. Now remember, these are select products. 25% off select adhesives. Stock up on those. 15% off select cardstock. Who needs to buy cardstock? That would be me. So on top of my own 25% discount, I'm going to get the additional 15% discount, which is a total of 40% off, because I am a demonstrator. Another perk to being a demonstrator. You want to be a member of my team, you can certainly join. Reach out to me or click that website button and go to the 3 lines in the top right corner. Click on that, hit join, and it's going to pop you right in to join my team of Central Perks so that you can benefit. You can do that now, and then you can benefit from this additional sale and get more for your money. Now, when you start as a demonstrator, it's a 20% discount until you reach Bronze Elite, and then Bronze Elite or above, you will get 25% off of your demonstrator orders. So you can shop full selections of discounted products online. Products are available while supplies last, and orders will likely arrive in time for the holidays. So even if you're looking to gift something to someone, say one of your friends needs a new paper trimmer or needs blades or loves blends, but they don't have the whole collection, just imagine the things you could do for a friend. Merry Christmas. So that is the details about that promotion. Now let's go, because there's also, an awesome, let's see if we can get there. We have a promotion of Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday. This sale is from December 1st to the 9th. And what I can say about that is, if I can click back on there, Cyber Monday. It's not letting me go there. Hello, I want to go there. Anyway, Cyber Monday is the promotion for Paper Pumpkin subscriptions. And let me just find it. Come on, weekly updates, January mini, which has come out. I do not have mine in my hand, but I have looked at it and it's pretty darn exciting. So maybe I can't get to the, excuse me, information for Cyber Monday, but I really was hoping that I could. You can save on prepaid subscriptions. I just want to find the updates or the information. I don't know the percentage of savings, but I want to find it. And I know I saved it on my phone, so that doesn't really help you right now because I'm recording from my phone. Let's go here. It's like not letting me do anything. Can we refresh? Maybe it booted me out. It's possible. There we go. Let's go again. Hold tight. I'll get there. I also want to thank everyone that placed orders for kits because I received, or I will be receiving the free paper pack. So those of you that did order kits during the month of November, and you still have time, you can certainly be a part of that as well. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Next one up. It's not letting me click on it and go any further. So, all right, I'm just going to go to, it's not letting me click anything. You know why? It's because I have a lot of stuff to do and you know how it goes. All right, let's go to Paper Pumpkin subscription. Continue. Let's visit Paper Pumpkin and see. Oh, the next Paper Pumpkin kit is absolutely beautiful. Well, friends, I'm probably going to have to get that information. You know who has it out there. Let's go to Rachel Tessman. She has all the info on her blog. And I'm going to find it because I'll read it from hers because she is remarkable. At least I hope it's on here. See, and I was trying to be prepared. Well, more to come on that. Recent Paper Pumpkin post. She's so cute in her cowboy hat that she got from backstage. And she's already earned Costa Rica. I love that. Just got lots of stuff on here. Okay, here we go. I found it. Thank you, Rachel Tessman. I'm totally checking out your blog and using your info, so I appreciate you. Much love to you. There will be a Cyber Monday Paper Pumpkin prepaid sale from December 1st to the 9th. Stampin' Up! Is offering big savings on prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscriptions. That's not the month-to-month or the individual purchase of 1 month. I think they still do that. It is for their subscriptions. So a 3-month prepaid subscription, which is regularly $81, is $20 off at $61. 6 months is normally $162. They're taking $40 off, and it's going to be $122. Huge savings. 12-month prepaid subscriptions, currently $324. They are taking off, can I do the math? Probably not. But it's going down to $244 for those days. So what is that? $60, $80 in savings. Wow. So $20 off the 3-month prepaid subscription, $40 off the 6-month, and $80 off the 12-month subscription. It almost makes sense, even if you're a current subscriber, to pause your current subscription, buy the prepaid and get the discount, use that for the time, and then restart, because you can do that. to restart your month to month after that. So just a little bit of knowledge and information for you. So we're going to close out of that. The next paper pumpkin kit is Watercolor in Bloom, and you would need to subscribe to that by December. I'm just going to pull this and unplug this right here. You would need to subscribe to that by December 10th, no later than, because they charge you, I believe, on the 11th. So that is what it looks like, and it's beautiful. All the blues and a lot of wonderful sentiments. It is enough to create. Let's see. Is it going to tell me? No. But anyway, if you want to subscribe, I would highly recommend that. I will put that information also in the description of this video later on today or tomorrow. So hold tight for that. So yes, that is that announcement. And what else did I need to announce? I think that pretty much covers it. Anyone that signs up to be a demonstrator, there is on stage in, good morning, Cheryl. There is on stage in March. Registration opens November 25th. It's really hard to get registered depending on your title. I'm crossing my fingers that I can go. I have to save up time. It is in Long Beach, California, which is, of course, near my daughter. So we'll see. Otherwise, I'm going to save up holiday time and vacation time, and I'm going to go visit her in the spring. So if I don't get to on stage. So that's just a perk for demonstrators. So now let me find you over here on YouTube so that we can chat up a storm while I am crafting with you, sharing this awesome paper pumpkin kit. So I know I need to turn down my volume. I was watching videos and creating all kinds of fun stuff this morning already. All right, so find my video, and that would be where? Right here. And live. There I am. Hello, hello, everyone joining in. If you are new to my channel, please hit the like, subscribe, comment, let us know where you're from. I have a great group of people that join in. They don't always get to watch me live, but they come back and catch the replay. And I would love it if you would be a part of my Stampin' community. I love to inspire. Yes, I run a business, but most important to me is to inspire others and be that person to help you with your creativity. We do Creativity Made Easy, which is today, using the November Paper Pumpkin Kit. So we're going to get you pointed down and get started. Did you see my nose is getting all better? I'm so excited about it. I was sad I had to go through all that, but I'm very blessed that it wasn't too serious, and it just looked worse than it really was. But anytime you have something going on that nasty C word is part of the conversation, you definitely want to take care of it, whatever it is. So I'm just going to move you a little bit so that I am not all in the, I moved my, let's see, sorry for the wiggle and jiggle. Soon we're going to fix that problem too, because I'll be able to switch screens effortlessly by using my mouse to my computer and not have to flip my camera, so long as everything jives and works out for me. So I did notice. Thank you so much. It's been such a thing. But thank God it wasn't anything worse than it could have been, you know? All right, I'm going to dodge the bullet and put my coffee way over to the side. This is our paper pumpkin kit for November. Cute little wrapped in cheer. We're making tags and boxes, and super easy to put together. I watched the video prior, so we'll see if I'm as skilled as the rest of them creating these. So this is how to put together the first tag, second tag, and how to put together the box. So I guess there's two different tags for the boxes. This is a ruler, ergonomic, what a goofball. Imperial measurements, because Stampin' Up! Does not sell paper pumpkin yet in areas outside the US and Canada. So, okay. This is the die set that you could purchase as an exclusive item, whatever I'm trying to say, an add-on. It is a die set that you can purchase if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. They have one quarterly that goes with the three kits to that quarter, so you can mix and match and use all that great stuff. Like last month, that Joy set, oh, beautiful, with the velvet and stuff. Oh, I have to get stuff out to my subscribers too. They get goodies every month from me. I just started doing that last month, so I'm very excited about it. Actually, the month prior. So now I got to play catch up, but I can mail 2 at once. All right, and these are all the elements: coordinating colors, basic beige, cherry cobbler, mossy meadow, and old olive. And how thrilled am I that I got a mossy meadow ink spot with this, because I don't have the ink pad because I've had issues. I don't use it enough, so it crystallizes, and then I need to work on cleaning it off, re-inking it, and it will be fine after that. So it's not a common thing. I just want you to know that. It's just, my issue in my cold room and that type of thing. It's the environment that I work in. This video help QR code is to watch the video along while assembling your kit. And this one is for the add-ons and other exclusive products that you can get for Paper Pumpkin subscriptions that you've already subscribed. Like, they have refill kits, you can buy full kits, whatever the case is, if they are available and haven't sold out. So with all of that, thank you for listening to my announcements. I'm sure I'll have a few more along the way. And I have my iPad set up to my left here, or my right, because the extension cord is in my bag to go with me to retreat. Oh, yes, here's another announcement. Sorry, one more. This birthday fancy kit is appropriate for, well, my birthday. And I bought these because I have a class at the Branchport Library on January 3rd. And I stocked up on these for my class, and it makes 12 different cards, all birthday themed, very pretty. Love, love, love the contents of this kit. So I look forward to sitting down with those that want to participate in this. I have currently, I don't know if this is unorderable, and I'm not going to go back and check now, or unavailable or currently unavailable, but I have, I think 8 kits, one for myself, and I have probably 3 or 4 people already signed up. So if you're interested in my January class, January 3rd at the Branchport Library from 9 until however long it takes us, we only have until noon, but you are able to register at the Branchport Library or reach out to me, and I will let you know details, how to get payment to me, and all that good stuff. But if you register with the library, you actually will pay the librarian or whoever's on staff there, and they will get the money to me at the day of the class. So, all right, it's been going great. So I have a full schedule of kit-togethers at the library for the year 2026. Those dates will be mailed out when I get catalogs to send out to you in the near future, the new catalog. All right, let's stamp. We've got Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas. I love the font. We have a wreath. Love this cute little tag add-on, a gift for you, to and from, with love, from our home to yours. These are the stamps that come in this kit, which are right here. I'm going to set that aside for when we need them. And let's take a look. We got Mossy Meadow, linen thread. We have dimensionals, tiny glue dots, cute matte cherry cobbler little gems, adhesive backed. And I was going to grab that. Embrace the journey. Let's caffeinate and create. If you need my contact information and my website, you can go ahead and screenshot that. On the reverse side, that's the QR code to my store and all my social medias, with the exception of a blog that is not up to date, so I have not been blogging. Not sure I'm going to. I might actually close down my blog and just do things on my website and my social media that I use. Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I have a group and a page. You definitely want to go to the page and become a member of that. And my Moji _ Snyder, Moji is what the kids call me. And all of their friends. So that's pretty much that. So there you go. There is my business card. Super excited about that. There's some fun stuff coming up. 3D projects that somebody's been making for me. He's so wonderful. Okay, anyway, those are to be shared soon. There are die cut images. We have wreaths and greenery. These are all bows, and it's kind of got a textured, I don't think you can see that, textured, and I'm wondering if we're going to be doing some maybe sponging or something to that, not sure, or maybe we're not adding anything to it. Usually you just use what's in your kit. Another set of dies with tags to stamp on, and the tag dies that you're going to decorate, and of course the treat boxes. Super cool. And the bonus, you don't need adhesive to assemble them. So we're going to keep 2 of those out. We are going to make our tags first. Thought it was appropriate to get out my paper pumpkin paper here just to celebrate all of that. All right, so we are going to first grab the Mossy Meadow tag. We'll need that for our first, and if this becomes distracting, I can flip it over, but we'll need this for our first tag. We're going to stamp on the back. I did not bring in my piercing mat. However, I did bring in my Versamark. Everything literally is packed. I need one of the cherry cobbler. Cherry cobbler, and almost looks like a faded cherry cobbler. I can't even compare it to inks because they're all in my, every single ink. Oh, it is, looks like strawberry slush. It could pass for strawberry slush. All of my inks are packed as well. So I just didn't bother unpacking from last weekend. Why would I? All right, so I need that. It doesn't look like we're going to do anything with the bow. So we're going to grab one of the bows. It's just going to be a textured white bow. And we'll set that aside till the next one. And then we need both of the wreaths. Now these are delicate, so you really want to be careful, and I did not bring in my other adhesives, like my Tombow. That's okay. I can use what the kit comes with and do the best I can, because my Take Your Pick tool is not even in here. All right, we're on a roll. Okay, so I'm going to pop out. So you got both of the wreaths. They are going to layer on one another. I'm going to pop out the inside of that. You could color that and it could be a candy corn. How cute is that? That, of course, we're past that holiday already. I don't know what happens with time, but it sure goes fast. All right, so we have all of this. I've got my Versamark. I've got my ink pad. I've got a standard D block that I've taken from my little carousel of blocks. This is ergonomic, but your first paper pumpkin block that you get in your kit, let me see if I have one handy, and I share this with you all the time, is one of these. It's a standard D, and it's just not ergonomic, and that's okay. It's great for every kit that you get in the future, but I like to use my ergonomic ones because I have a tendency to stick my nails in the ink and then it gets all over my projects. So there's that. All right, the first thing I want to do is I'm going to grab the stamp. We're going to go steps 1 through 4, and I'm going to hope that I do it all the way I'm supposed to. So we're using the Gift for You. I'm going to add that to my block. I always put my stamps on my block crooked, especially if there's lettering. I'm going to add some Versamark to season it. I will be testing before I stamp my tag because I don't have my, actually, I have a spare that actually was used for piercing. We're going to use that. All right, we're going to take our ink and these wonderful ink spots. I already got ink on my finger. Are so awesome to dab your ink, and if you can't tell if it's a good coverage, just use your grid paper. Looks good to me. And Versamark helps that ink adhere because there is a film on the photopolymer stamps due to manufacturing. You can clean them, you can rub them on your jeans, You can file them a little bit. I don't like to do that because I don't want to have any oopses on my project or on my stamp for that matter. This is going to go right into the center here, like so. And we're going to have to do another stamped image. I'm going to set that aside. We're going to grab With Love, a gift for you with love. I'm going to let that sit for a minute. Go ahead and grab it with my block. Add some Versamark. It's that sticky substance that we use for heat embossing or to get the illusion of tone-on-tone stamping. There's so much you can do with it. Let's test this out on our grid paper or scrap paper. Looks good. Add more ink. Hopefully you're seeing me okay. And this is going to go right below that stamped image. Now, I learned to put my stamps on crooked by Rachel Tessman because it helps. If your stamp is on crooked, you're lining the base of your stamp up and not the base of your like, for example, let me just hypothetically put this on here a little crooked, not as crooked as I was. And let's say I ink this up thinking it's straight on there. So it's straight on my block. So I'm going to line the base of my block up on with my grid, and look, because I'm lining this up, this ends up crooked. So that's why I automatically put them on crooked and I line up the base of the stamp. It's just helpful for me because, you know, sometimes I get way too excited. All right, I'm going to clean this off with my Stampin' Scrub. These can be found in the online store as well. And put that back on. I'm going to grab this one and clean that off as well. Easy peasy. All right, so we've got our stamps clean. I brought one block in here, so we're good to go. All right, so we've got the back side of our tag all set. Looks cute. Love it. And I just love the font. Now we're going to decorate the, well, that's awkward. Oh, because they tie together so that you can do this. So that's how you see that. Still not sure about that, but that's okay. All right. We got to stamp this with the, oh, we're stamping. We're not using those. Why did I think we were using those? Well, we are. So we're going to stamp as well. We want the one, well, there's only one. We're going to grab that. And first we need to follow directions, and we're going to grab our tag and we're going to stamp Merry Christmas. So we're going to let those settle. And I'm going to grab one of these tags here, right here, before I do any stamping there. And grab my sentiment, tap that in some Versamark, and my Mossy Meadow, just tap that on, stamp this, test her out, looks good. And we will go ahead. It looks like the dovetail is towards your right, so you're going to stamp this right in the center of this tag. Kind of wait about 4 seconds, let that ink saturate into the paper. Pop that off and you have your tag. I smeared it a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, now set that aside. I'm going to grab, if I don't quit sticking my finger in the ink, I'm going to grab this one, and this is going to get Versamark. Good morning, everyone, jumping on. Appreciate you being here, and if you're catching the replay, thank you so much for being here as well. Does it cost a thing to help my channel reach more people? because it's all about sharing as much creativity with as many people as I can. You can share my video, you can subscribe and like it, and leave comments, hit those emojis, all the love, and that will help me reach more people. So I would greatly appreciate that. All right, so this is going to get stamped like this, kind of up towards the top a little bit, as you see in the image here. Shows you right where to stamp it. And then with all of that, now we are going to start building. So I'm going to take my sentiment, which is right here, and the bow, wherever I may have put that, right here. And what these need are dimensionals. So I'm going to grab my tiny little dimensionals that came in the kit. One goes right there in the center of the bow. Hopefully that's the back side. Yep. And then we got 2 on our sentiment, like so. So we've got those. And then we have these 2 pieces right here. And it looks as if, how are we doing this? These layer together. So there's light and dark, like so. And, oh, you'll be able to see, so you definitely want to make sure that's centered. Be able to see that. Now this doesn't tell me that I need to add any adhesive to the back of these, which is very interesting. And it looks as if wherever those 2, like the lines meet, is where you're going to put that together, and it's going to go over this. It's going to look beautiful. And I am thinking that with that, all the other elements are going to help it stick together. How is that? I don't know. This is going to go the lower portion of this, and maybe it's going to help it stick together. Well, it certainly helped that stick together. I think what I want to do is add another dimensional to the center of that to really hold it all together. Doesn't call for it, but I'm going to do it. So we've got that lined up with the stamped image underneath. Just kind of gives it that added effect. Now this, you're going to peel the backing off of this. You're going to hold tight because we need some twine, and we need 12 inches, linen thread. Find where it begins. It's usually the toughest part. You're going to take this and you can measure with your ruler on the inside of your instructions. I'm going to grab my ribbon scissors. I'm going to cut that. Set my twine or my stuff aside. Oops, accidentally stuck that on there. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Okay, I'll just grab another one because I took the backing off before I should have. All right, put that one there. I have plenty more dimensionals. That's not an issue. All right, back to the instructions. We are going to set these aside. Now we have our twine. And what we want to do, because we don't want these to be connected, because we have that awesome message on the back here. And I also am going to find a way to tack that down just a little bit more. So this is going to go here. No adhesive on the back there. It's just we're going to feed through our thread. We are going to tie these together. Right? Maybe. You know me, I'll do a knot and then I'll do a bow, if I can even get that far. it's even. I'm going to tie. I'm going to tie a knot. And I'll tie a bow. Now I'm going to tie my bow upside down so that way hopefully it lays where I want it to. Usually if you do it upside down, it helps the bow lay where it needs to. Okay, so we have that. And I could probably trim that and zhuzh that a little bit if I want to, make it a little bit smaller, but I'm going to keep it chunky like that. Now you can see that this is going to be able to lift, and you can see what's underneath there. So you can write a message. So the next thing you want to do is take this bow, and honestly, I might actually add additional dimensionals here depending on where this lands. That needs to go pretty much, I'm going to do off center of the, I don't know, maybe it should cover that hole. I kind of did it off center in case I need to, but I think it's still going to. This one I'll leave that way, but I'm going to add dimensionals on the back of these so it helps hold down that wreath. I just think it's necessary that it's not so loose. So with that, we'll add a dimensional there. Maybe that's all I need just to help adhere that together. I'm crazy with dimensionals, so you just have to go with the flow with me. You certainly don't want to cover up your words. So there's your tag, right? Super cute. Looks like we have all the elements, and then I need to put dimensionals on the back of here. So let's go ahead and do 3 dimensionals on the back. I love this kit. I don't know about anyone else, but super cute. Oh, thanks for the love. All right, so we've got that. Looks pretty cool. I already peeled the backings off, so set that aside before I really have a problem. Now, let's see how this goes together. So we're gonna flip to that page in our instructions. We're gonna wanna varnish all of these pieces. Do I have? I don't. I do not have a bone folder in here. So I might have to take an old team member's bone folder that I never got to them. No, I could still mail hers. This person, actually I should still get it to them. I don't want to do that. Okay, we're just gonna work it. These are food safe. You can see that they're shiny on the inside. You can definitely put food in there. It protects the paper, having that film on the inside. These are super easy to assemble. Some people actually might reverse it and not do the gingham on the outside, but I think that's super cute to have. Now, I want to make sure all these little pieces are folded up as well. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to take these little tiny flaps, like so. I would love to know how many of you get paper pumpkin in the comments. If you don't, I know that I used to, you tuck those in, tuck them in, and there's a little section underneath where that little piece sticks in, so you don't even need adhesive for these. I think that's why they're able to do so much for paper pumpkin, because they are really cost effective in how they manage things with these kits. So with that, we've got this. Let's see. Somewhere in my handy dandy gift giving drawer, I have probably a gift card. I got a hotel room key. Ooh, sketchy. McDonald's gift card. Oh yeah, gift cards fit in there. I'm sure Ghirardelli's fit in there. Maybe some Hershey miniatures would be great for this as well. I don't have a stash of candy to play around with and share what can go where, but how awesome is that for that box? Love it. And then you grab your tag and it goes on the box top like so. Now you want to make sure where your adhesive is not going to, did I skip a part? No, the other tags are different. Okay. Your adhesive is not going to go off of the box where you put your dimensionals. So, which they didn't. And then people can flip this around. Oh, gift for you with love. How sweet is that? Of course, you would want to sign that probably before adhering it to the box. And I didn't center it very good, but I think it's super cute. I really, really like that. Love them. Okay, what's next? We're going to do our next tag, and that is the one with all the beautiful, it almost looks like they flip it over and use the white side. I wonder if that's what I was supposed to do with the holly, but I like the holly the way it is. All right, so I'm going to need one of the green, which is Mossy Meadow, and probably, I don't know if it is Old Olive or if it is Lemon Lime or Granny Apple Green. Kind of looks like Granny Apple Green to me. I'm going to, oh, I'm not going to be using one of these tags, so that's good to know. I am going to use the remainder of what's on this. And as you can see in this diagram, it does almost look, because that's basic beige on the back, as if they are assembling this like so. So I think I'm going to go that route. It looks like you're going to flip it around. One is one way and one is the other. So it really gives it like an added pop of color, which I think is great. Time for some coffee. Okay, so with that, on the back of, what tag are we using? The Cherry Cobbler. And another bow. A lot of alternates could be made with this as well, just saying. But I'm loving the way it is. So, all right. We've got stamping to do on the back of this. So we're going to clean the stamps we just used, which was the wreath and the Merry Christmas. Super easy to clean with your chamois, and the chamois does not require chemicals, which is wonderful. But I do like my Stampin' Mist cleaner as well. All right, so I need Sending a Little Christmas Cheer. Versamark. Season that stamp. Add some ink. Tap, tap, tap. See what that looks like. Pretty good. Do that again. Again, you want to use your piercing mat when you're using photopolymer stamps, so you get a better, more crisp, clean stamped image. So I'm going to bring that in. Grab my tag. And I'm going to add a little huff because I let it go a little bit. Sending a Little Christmas Cheer. Perfect. Take that off. And From Our Home to Yours. Oh, I didn't finish this. We have to put some gems on there. I just forgot. Or just remembered, I should say. Again, we're going to test this out. So another way you can season it is just ink it a few times, test it, and re-ink it. You really don't have to be too hard with your stamps to get, or with your ink, to get that ink on there. A little light, but that's okay. I didn't let it soak into the paper enough. But that's that one. And now we want to go ahead and grab our pieces in parts. So we need these. And I think what I'm going to do at first is take the green and the white, and I'm going to add a glue dot in the center of right here. Remember, I don't have my take your pick tool. I'm going to do the best that I can. I also will need a couple on some random leaves, but I'm going to hold on before doing that. I'm going to try to pull the backing off, and if I can't, I'm going to grab my paper snips. Because of that sharp tip, I should have an easy time doing so. Then I'm going to take this green mossy meadow piece, and that's how that's going to look. Can kind of position it a little bit better, like so. And then you're going to find places on here where you want to adhere a glue dot underneath. I think what I'm going to do, because these are not raised on your, they're not raised on the tag, so I'm just going to add some glue dots to the back, and that will be sufficient. I'm just going to randomly, hopefully where it's going to stick to the tag. So you don't want to go too far out. I'm going to take these off. Definitely want a take your pick tool. I mean, you can use your paper snips. You just don't, mine are getting sticky, so I need to have them washed and sharpened again. And get all those backings off there. Okay, we're going to set that aside, glue side up. And we're going to do the same thing we did with the other, and we are going to, why am I'm seeing things differently, but that's okay. All right, so there's that. Now I want another 12 inches. Uh-oh, making a mess. Another 12 inches of twine, or linen thread, excuse me. Ribbon scissors. We're going to do the same thing with this tag. I have a glue dot stuck to my finger. All right, so we are going to take the end of this and feed it through both of these. And tie it in a knot. It will tie evenly. Or lined up, I should say. Flip it around. Tie my bow. Anyone interested in the CMAs? Did you watch the CMAs last night? I was super excited for Lainey Wilson. And I did not realize either Lainey Wilson is a little bit shorter, or Shabuzi. I'm sorry if I just botched his name. I love his music. He is so tall. Holy massive. He's so tall. So, but it was exciting. It was exciting to see. It was nice to see Brooks and Dunn win. I didn't know if they'd get back together and have kind of a reunion type thing, and I'm glad that they are. You just can't go out with go without the people that really bring country music to our hearts and souls, you know, old school country. Okay, now we are going to grab this bow and a dimensional right in the center again. All right, now tape side down. I'm going to come in and adhere that. This can go probably right there. I'm going to put it right there on that element. I'm going to add another couple dimensionals under the tag. or the bow, excuse me. Make sure that is where I want it. There's no sentiment on the top of this. So, because it's all on the inside, this will get 3 dimensionals on the back like the other. I think I just stuck 2 together. Sure did. There we go. And leave that over there. We're going to grab our box. Do all that scoring, varnishing. Great to have your bone folder with you. All right. Come up. Also, right now, I don't know if I shared, if you are a demonstrator, there is pre-order to the mini catalog that is coming out in January for customers. So the new catalog will come out January 6th for customers, but we as demonstrators get to pre-order so that we can start planning classes and all the fun. Get you inspired to want it all. It's really unfair that we do that to you, but people do it to me. It's hard when you watch an unboxing of new product, seeing all the goodies. All right, let's try and center this. Got that. And there's no dimensional showing. So now we need to add some of these. I think we need 3 dots for this one. These cute little bags come in handy when I need to ship things out myself. All right, 3. And where are they? I don't know. So let's look at the front cover and see if I can see for myself. Oh, I see it. So we've got one there. One there. I guess you can put them wherever you want, honestly. One up here. So there's that. You got those matte cherry cobbler self-adhesive backed gems. Then on this one, you're going to take, how many? Do I need 3 for that one? 3 for this one as well. And they go right on the wreath, wherever you can find a place for them. So why not do my one thing is kind of out of whack, so I'm just going to tuck it in there, but there's that one as well. So these are super cute. I really like them. I'm very happy that I have this kit to play around with. And I hope that you have enjoyed this presentation of the November Wrapped in Cheer Paper Pumpkin Kit. And I hope this helps you consider taking advantage of that amazing sale that's going to happen. I definitely would wait. You have plenty of time between December and December 1st and December 9th to get the December kit, because you would need to subscribe before December 10th, on or before December 10th. So I highly recommend that you take advantage of that and get a prepaid subscription. It's also a great Christmas gift. What happens is they will send you, I'm going to flip the camera around. Sorry about that, so you're not, see if I'm in good view. Okay. Great for Christmas gifts, because what happens is you give them an email address and the code comes to you, and then you have to redeem the code. So what you can do is actually send the code to whomever, or, you know, and they can redeem it and take advantage of that as a gift. I think it's a great gift. Even if it's just, you know, for 3 months, people want to try it out, and then they can pop in their credit card and they can become a subscriber. Benefits to my subscribers: they get additional consumables so that they can make their kit go a little bit further, or at least their stamp set and their ink. So I send them some card bases, some coordinating product, no stamped images, and that way they can use their stamps and their ink to create additional cards and or projects. So I started that with the October kit. Excuse me, I started that with the September kit. So now I need to get stuff, since I'm going to retreat, all packaged up for October and November, and get those in the mail so people can use them for their Christmas projects. So with that, I hope you consider subscribing to Paper Pumpkin with me to get those extra goodies, as well as being a part of the stamping community and a part of, you know, getting those perks as being a customer. Remember, you also get, for every $20, after $20 in your purchase of product before tax and shipping, you get $2. So a 10% kickback in Stampin' Rewards. It's like you buy something and it's like a gift that never stops giving. It's a gift that keeps on giving, I should say. So consider that. Sign up on my website to be a customer of mine. Opt in for the rewards and opt in to get communication so that I can send you catalogs via Stampin' Up! Instead of them coming to me and me mailing them. I always like to send a little gift though when I send out my catalogs, so I normally send them out myself. With that, I hope you all have a very beautiful Thanksgiving if you are here in the US, and the rest of you watching, if you're international or right here or close by or wherever. I want to thank you all. I am completely grateful for each and every one of you. Many Stampin' blessings, and I will see you on Sunday, November 30th, which the next day, December 1st, is going to kick out my kick up, kick whatever is going to be the kickoff. That's what it is. Wow. A technical foul. Kickoff for my 12 Days of Christmas Retreat in a Box. Now, I'm going to have that open to the public to view, but I will not be sharing measurements, only of the designer series paper that my customers that purchase the retreat will need to cut from their stash that they are getting with their box of goodies in order for them to create the projects that I'm creating. So the next time I have a retreat in a box, maybe you'll be excited about it after seeing what I have to offer for the 12 Days of Christmas, and you'll want to be a part of it as well. For now, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the weather, take time to craft, and hug your loved ones tight, please. All right, I'll see you all again. Bye for now.